We followed all the steps and our sign up logic is now completely ready. The next thing that I want to handle here is we are going to refactor this code a little bit. As you can see, to send our error response, we are repeating ourselves multiple times. And we want to repeat the same process in future as well whenever we want to send error response. But if you pay close attention here, we are just using these two different values. So the status code and the message will be different. Everything else will be the same. So what we can do, we can simply create a helper function which is going to just take this status code and the message, and that is going to send the error response. So let's see how we can do that. For that, inside this src, I'm going to create this folder called utils. And here we'll create this helper.ts. And inside this helper.ts, we are going to create and export this method called send error, or you can call it send error response. And this function is going to take a response object, and then it will take the message itself, and then it will take the status code. And we also need to define their type, right? So for that, here inside this response is going to be a response object which is going to come from inside express, as you can see. Now message is going to be a string, and this status code is going to be number. Now you can simply copy that same thing that we have right here, or cut this thing out, and you can add this right here. So here we are going to have the status code, and we are going to just use this message and send this message, right? Let's just save this file. Now we can simply return send error response, and here we have to pass the response object and the message itself, which is going to be name is missing. And also we have to send the status code like this. Now we can simply copy this, come down and replace the message email is missing. And we are going to simply remove rest of these things. Let's do the same thing here as well, like this. Also let's come down, and this is the place where we are sending the error response. So let's use the same method, and we are going to use this message this time. So I'm going to replace all these, and this is going to be unauthorized request, but this time we are going to change the status code. So let's remove all of the other things, and that's it. Now we are just sending these error response from here, and let's just save this file.